Hello and welcome to another episode of Desert Scoop with me, Swarup Swaminathan. In today's program, we'll be talking about both matches that will take place on Tuesday. First match that we'll have a look at is South Africa versus West Indies. Two sides that's coming off losses in this tournament. First up with the West Indies, considering the way in which they lost this contest and because of their very inferior net run rate, they can ill afford another loss. What really failed for them in that first match against England is the way that they went after the bowling in the first 6 overs, targeting the likes of Moeen Ali. We know what works for them, we know why they are such a good side in this format. But because of the way they chase those boundaries, the way they chase those sixes, their blunt game unstuck, it'll be interesting to see if they'll stick to that format or if they'll try something different. Again, the keys to their batting is the likes of Evan Lewis, Nicholas Pooran, who's had a tough last couple of months. If these guys don't shine again, it could be curtains for the West Indies batting lineup. With respect to their bowling, OBED MCCOY is a key one player who has had a bit of an under radar sort of performance in the last 3 months, but did shine against England, is the spinner Akil Hossain. The finger spinner can give the ball a big rip, so if he can shine, that's another positive for West Indies. Moving on to South Africa, they didn't score as many runs as they would have liked against Australia, but they really did put up a fight. The keys to victory for them is the likes of Quinton de Kock shining. He had a bit of a failure the other night against Australia, but if he can take on that new ball against the likes of McCoy, it'll be a big plus for them. Moving on to your bowling, Tabraiz Shamsi, one of the best in this format. If he can put a curtain on the likes of Nicholas Pooran, on the likes of Evan Lewis, then that's another positive to look forward to. Also the likes of David Miller, the likes of Aiden Markram, Rassie van der Dusen. This little middle order for them, this is the spine of their batting lineup. If they don't perform well, then West Indies may count themselves as favourites. But really, one really intriguing matchup that will keep the fans guessing till the last minute. The next match on Tuesday night will be between Pakistan and New Zealand. We all saw what Pakistan are capable of. The way they beat India on Sunday, the likes of SHAHEEN AFRIDI with the ball, the early wickets of Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. He will again be an important cog in the Pakistan wheel if they are to do something similar against New Zealand, the likes of Kane Williamson, Martin Guptill. If he can take those early wickets, then Pakistan will believe that they are in with a shout. The likes of Shadab Khan, Haris Rauf with the ball, these are some key performers for Pakistan in the batting front. If they are able to negate the likes of Trent, BOULT-LOCKIE, Ferguson, then Pakistan do have a good chance of making it 2-2. So, saying that New Zealand, their first match of the tournament, if they can beat Pakistan, then they'll believe that they are in with a strong chance of progressing to the knockouts. For them, again, Trent, BOULT-LOCKIE, Ferguson, two extremely key performers for them. Key performers because Trent Boult with this left arm action can swing the ball back in. Lockie Ferguson with that enforcer role, bowling at heat of about 145 to 150. If they can get amongst the wickets, if they can get that less than explosive middle order inside the first 8 to 9 overs, then they have an extremely good chance of advancing. That's all for another edition of Desert Scoop. Thanks for watching. Bye.